Hi, my name is Tia Dameron, and today I'm going to be giving my informative speech on stress. Stress is more than just a negative emotion we experience, but it can have a severe impact on your health as well. Stress is experienced by almost everyone on this earth, and I think it is important to know how and why this happens so that you can prevent it. Within the research I have done, I have found many facts on how to prevent it, and this could help me and everyone listening to this speech. The three main topics that I will cover today are where stress comes from, what stress does to your body, and how to prevent the negative effects of it. Stress is an evolutionary response to something threatening in our environment, which today is not as effective as it used to be. Stress used to be good for our common ancestors. They needed this in order to survive, to get away from things like bears attacking them or to fight for their food. So this is called the fight or flight response, and the fight or flight response, according to paleoplan.com, helps us either fight the danger that's happening in front of us or run away, and you don't actually have to think about the situation while it is occurring. It just happens, so it's automatic. And this picture represents the fight or flight response. So it says that saliva flow decreases, pupils dilate, lungs, more breathing occurs, blood vessels increase, muscles become tense. So this diagram shows what happens in the fight or flight response. So stress in our ancestors today was actually called acute stress, and acute stress is stress that only happens over a short period of time. And this was good for them because their stress only happened in a short amount of time. It never happened for days and days. And today this is not a good thing because in today's society we have a lot of different stressors like traffic jams, paying the bills, being late to work. And these acute stresses build up over time and become chronic stress. And chronic stress is when your stress lasts for a long time. This chronic stress is really harmful to your health, and today we don't really deal with short stresses, we always deal with long ones, so it's important to know what chronic stress is. So stress affects different parts of the body, and I found information on what it does to different parts of your body at apa.org. The first thing that happens is your muscles tense up, and this happens when stress occurs. Your muscles get tense and they stay tense until the stressor goes away. So if we have chronic stress that lasts a long period of time, our muscles will constantly stay tense, and this can cause migraines and tension headaches. Stress also increases your breathing rate, and if you have normal breathing, that's okay, but if you have problems breathing or asthma, this can cause asthma attacks. With acute stress, your heart starts pumping faster, and more blood is sent to your muscles so they can work more efficiently and better. But this can also cause high blood pressure, which can lead to heart attack or stroke. Chronic stress also affects the reproductive system of both males and females. So with males, the hormone cortisol, which is the stress hormone, directly affects their reproductive system. With excess amounts of this hormone, there's an imbalance in biochemical function of the male reproductive system. So this could make testosterone decrease in its levels, make sperm count decrease, affect the maturation of sperm, and also lead to erectile dysfunction. Stress can also affect the female reproductive system. It can lead to an absence of menstruation, worse PMS symptoms, and also decrease in sexual desire. Although chronic stress can cause many health problems, there are some ways that can lessen the effects of this. So everyone deals with stress in a different way. No person deals with it the same way. And according to helpguide.org, there's some traits that you have that make you either better or worse dealing with stress. So if you have a good support system, then you're really good at dealing with stress. If you don't, then you won't be as good at dealing with stress. If you exercise frequently or infrequently, if you eat healthy or not healthy, your attitude and outlook on life, and your ability to deal with those emotions. You and me can both deal with chronic stress by following these steps. Talking to others. You should find somebody to talk to about your stresses, no matter who it is. It is found that it can lower your cortisol levels. Also, you can increase your exercise. So the best exercise to do to increase your health is movements that you can move through your whole body, not just your arms or just your legs. And you should set some time to relax, either every day or once a week, whatever you can do. You should set some time for yourself to just sit down and relax. You should also eat a healthy diet and get plenty of sleep. So stress is an evolutionary response to a stressor in our environment. It affects our body in many different ways, but there are some things that you can do to lessen the negative effects of stress. Although everyone experiences stress differently, having an idea of how it works and what it does exactly to your body can decrease your stress from day to day, and it will allow you to have a happy and healthy life.